Howdy YouTube, this is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the song Time Will Tell by Utada Hikaru. And the song Time Will Tell, um, it was actually originally released in both Japan and the United States. Strange, I never saw this release, but that's what happens when it comes to Asian artists in the United States. They release things and don't nobody ever see the product unless you really search for it. And this song was like Utana's first song to be released under her own name, separate from her Cubic U moniker. Because I do remember seeing that. I'm not like I don't know a lot about Utada, but I have seen Cubic U and like, what's that about? But yeah, her first song. And this song was released in like 1998 in December around that time in Japan, and it was packaged with the single Automatic, and the single sold over 1 million copies. You remember when that happened? I don't, because I wasn't into J-pop back then, but anyone who was, yeah, like remember when artists used to sell like millions of copies of their singles, like one single could sell like 1 million copies, you know? Remember like back in the day when albums were going not only platinum but going like diamond. You don't ever hear about about albums going diamond anymore. Like I haven't heard that phrase in a while. But nevertheless, I guess that's just reminiscent about the heyday of music. And also one more thing. Back then, when the music industry was much more lucrative and bigger, like it was bigger because there was more money in it. But now, like it's not as big, so there's not as much space for artists. So there's less diversity in the music industry because of that. Like if you look back, like say 10 or 15 years ago versus now, you have like a lot more diversity in the music industry. Now, not so much because like it's not as much money to be made in the music industry anymore, at least for the time being. But another story for another day. Back to Utada Hikaru. All right, got these lyrics from um, kiwi-museum.com, so thanks a lot to them. And now here we go. They say that crying won't change anything. That is true. You can't just go around crying and expect anything to change. See, but everyone surely feels like that when they cry. Okay, so they feel like they can or can't change. Because it seems like they feel like they can't based on what she said previously. But whatever. Right, next lyric. I can't help worrying. She's a worried wart. Utana's possibly the type that's very analytical, overanalyzes things, thinks about things too much. But then on the flip side, I'm like, is she that way though? I mean, this is the same chick that like tippy toes. I'm sure she wasn't thinking about and over analyzing things then. No shade intended. Just saying. All right. I just can't control the time. I'll take off from this long runway into the blue sky. So she can't control time, the flow of time. That's true. And she'll just, take off from the long runway and fly into the sky, into the blue sky. So she'll just, I guess just go on her path. Time will tell. Time will tell. Cry. So it's okay not to hurry so much. Time will tell. Time will tell. Cry. There's no clever shortcut to tomorrow. Surely, surely, surely. All right. So time will tell, and within time you'll know the answer to your question. And it's okay not to hurry so much. Sometimes it's okay not to hurry along. Sometimes it's okay to just take your time and enjoy the moment. And there's no clever shortcut to tomorrow. You just have to stay on your path. Okay. All right. I'm tired of preaching up in this song, apparently. All right. Next, lyricals. Even when it's raining, If you fly above the clouds, there's always blue sky. Even the sun feels so close that you can catch it in your hands. So I'm guessing this is all metaphorical, not like literally, but it could be literally if you're flying in a plane. But yeah, it's like, okay, flying in the sky, way up high. And yeah, if you ever, you know, rode an airplane, then it is like that, you know. So yeah, I guess Utada's like basically, fly above the storm clouds, or fly above your troubles and see the sky in its true blue state. Okay. Next lyrics. Don't mope on your own. We can't control the time. Just take off from this long runway into the blue sky. All right. So I guess don't mope around. Instead, go for what you want. Go on your path. Go on your journey. All right, now. Utada preaching at a young age. Street preacher. I'm telling you. Should have had Utada up in the pulpit or something. All right. Next lyrics. Time will tell, cry. You can't hide from yourself with those excuses. Time will tell, cry. It's okay to cry as much as you want now. More. All right. So Utada's like, don't use excuses. Don't hide and use excuses like, oh, I can't do this. Like, oh, people like me don't do this. There's, I have like so many different things I have to do. Like, if you want it, then go for it. If there's a will, there's a way. And it's okay to cry as much as you want now. It's okay. Time will tell, cry. So it's okay not to hurry so much. Time will tell, cry. There's no clever shortcut to tomorrow. Surely. And those are all the lyrics to this song. And I didn't expect these lyrics to be like this. This song is very, inspirational. More so on the inspirational tip, if you will. Versus, I thought, since this song has, an R&B vibe with it, I thought this was more of a love song. Like, time will tell if my baby loves me. Time will tell if we keep going on our journey together at last. Or will our paths cross or split? Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking it's more like an R&B song. It is an R&B song, but an R&B song like that about kind of like love and like time will tell. My baby really loves me. Something like that. But apparently it's not. So yeah, that's different. It's okay. I would have rather the love song though, because of the R&B groove with it. But this is okay. It's all right. The music video for this song ain't anything special. I mean, I could have filmed this music video. Was this music video filmed by some film students in New York or something? Oh, let me get my internship credits right quick and film an Utada Hikaru video. But at this time, Utada wasn't really that popular, so I don't know if that could help. But then again, it's still like you filming something, and she is connected with a record label, a reputable record label. So it could probably be used as a project at least, Probably not internship credit just because I don't think it would last as long as an internship is expected to last. A video shoot would take, a couple of days at most? But this video looks like it took a couple of minutes at most, Yeah, Utada wears red. She's dancing by the staircase, then she's dancing on the staircase, then she's behind a red backdrop with a hat on that's red, and it kind of blends into the background. And her hair is really stiff in the photo for some reason, in the video for some reason. I'm like, how your hair that stiff, Utada? Aren't you Asian? I didn't expect your hair to be that stiff. She sprayed a whole bunch of hairspray on it or something. That's strange. Her hair was really stiff. For someone with non-afro texture hair, But hey, I guess maybe I don't know something. Feel free to educate me about Asian hair if you happen to know something. But yeah, That's pretty much the video. I could have filmed this video. Like, give me like a camcorder. I could have filmed probably something even better than this. Like, something. But that's what they wanted to do. I guess they didn't really have much of a budget back then. But I do like this song. I like the beat with this song. I don't really like the lyrics are good. I think these are nice lyrics, but I just would have. I guess I was expecting more of an R&B love song with it. And as I said before, this single was released in the United States. It's a shame that Utada wasn't able to catch on in the United States, but I guess maybe it's difficult to market Asian people as well. Asian people singing R&B. I think people would probably expect an Asian female, like they would expect if anyone's singing R&B, if a female singing R&B, they would probably expect her to be, of African descent, or at least partially of African descent. And so they probably just didn't know how to market a Asian girl singing R&B, you know. So like it kind of sucks that she couldn't come out with like Aaliyah, Monica, and Brandy, but I guess she didn't fit into that market. So that's why she had to debut in the Japanese market. Yeah, that sucks. Hopefully, there will be more media representation of Asians in America soon, or in not only just America but just outside of Asia. Perhaps time will tell. But that's all I got for the time being. Thanks a lot for watching, you guys. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support are extremely appreciated and extremely valued. Until the next lyrical analysis, adios and goodbye for now. Time will tell if you feel my videos. Time will tell if you will thumbs up my video. Subscribe to my channel and give me props. Yeah. Time will tell. Yeah. And I'll be waiting. Oh. Again, thanks a lot. Adios and goodbye for now.